teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's swarmed by the defense.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 30-run.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Russell. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Young.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Breaks into open space. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And Boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They get into the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Pressure is coming. They hit him just as he passes the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Scanning the field. It's Russell. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and goal, will try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Dropping back. It's Russell. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense scoops it up. He's lost the ball.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Branch. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion makes it second and medium. quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball rolls dead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the run, it's Miller. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
When the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception, I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. It's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Look at to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved. Gets a big gain with a nice throw. And now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Caught over the middle. It's Bell.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown. Dogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Stockton. And they heave it deep downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets past the 35. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Alabama.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. From the shotgun, he's off inside. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. 1st down, looking for more now. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Devon Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
The tight end has got it. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the mark. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. Can he get there? tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, barely near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The ball still sits at the 1 after the incompletion, and they punch it in. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Hale. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown! To put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Thomas. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there and brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Into the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? He'll try a pass here. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Running back with the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. He hands it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
The defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air. It's Stockton. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And we're going to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's the tight end who makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. First and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Leaning on the run game here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.